what you like. My teeth. This is my stick. I made it in Eastern Europe. Or was it France? I can never tell the difference. I think I should go to the hospital now. I go there, but my money's no good. They won't take it. Would you take me? Dude, I'll show you something. Cemetery in Miami Beach. The conversation's a little dull, but then again, so was I. Or maybe that was them. A little dull, but then again. Outside today, I saw a body in a garbage can. I thought, was that you or was it me?
Just a night from the round table, our code of honor of no fear. Travel through the light, and in the moon, my sister, I had become. Walk through the valley of life, shadow of dark, shadow of night, it all becomes one. I'm just here to remind you who you really are. And we came, and we walked, and we trampled the earth like a big elephant. Just like the desert and the ocean combines and centers my mind. I'm just here to remind you who you really are. Who you really are. Who you really are. Who you really are is just a mystery. Open up your mind, but your heart can't see. You keep on looking for a better way, but you know it won't come, 'cause you push it away. You keep on pushing, and you ask why. Well, I'm here to tell you, it comes from within inside.
Monday evening to you, my peeps. I hope I'm coming through good. I'm hoping I'm not blowing your ears out. You guys got me? Is the audio good? Is the audio meh? How's it sound? Oh, come on, Big Bad Jones. You know you love that stuff. All right, guys. Well, the levels look good. I don't know how it sounds. I don't know if it sounds, but the levels look good. Do you guys hear me? A thumbs up, a middle finger, anything in the chat just to let me know that I'm coming through. Okay. Well, this will be the dark roast of the Armed Ape here tonight. So give me your best, make them good. All right, guys. First time out of the gates here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but we're going to roll this disaster together. And no one's telling me what's going on in the chat. Oh, my God. Now you guys got me thinking my audio's not working. Please tell me my audio's working, because I don't hear anything in the headphones. I just hear myself talking. Are you hearing me? Is anybody hearing me? All right. Big Bad Jones gives me the thumbs up. I guess y'all are hearing me. So, what is this imbecile doing on a live stream on a Monday night? Well, basically, I'm like you guys. I ain't got nothing better to do, and I figured I'd give this a shot. So we gonna talk tonight. Y'all feel like talking? I might feel like talking. I got some stuff to talk about. Let me get to it. Let me get over here. Streamlabs, yes. Well, Streamlabs, I basically started screwing around with this at 9:30, and I just had OBS, and then I downloaded Streamlabs OBS, and that's what I'm on now. And this seems better than just regular OBS. So, yeah, it's really not that hard. It just takes a minute or two to figure out how you want to set everything up. And I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to give it a shot. So, there we go. We got the happy monkey on the screen. Everything looks good. Let's go ahead and let's jump to the interwebs. And one of our favorite places, I know you'll all agree, we're going to the files, boys and girls. Y'all want to go to the files? Because this is going to be the subject of tonight's stream, is what the hell is going on at the AK files? And have I gone through a portal and entered a parallel universe? And you're thinking, well, why? What are you talking about? Well, let's bring it up and let's go look together. Now, as I'm looking at this, I'll have to bounce back and forth on this controller here to see what's going on in the chat. That was the wrong thing to do. Once again. Okay. Hey, Mike J. All right. Good to see you. Okay. So tonight's subject is parallel universes, continuity, and we have entered, basically the Matrix is broken. And you may say, well, what? There's a glitch in the Matrix? Yes, there is. And I'm going to point you to it right now. Right here. So, as you can see, what I'm looking at here, let's go ahead and make the clicky click. And this is Robski's post on the PSA GF3. Palmetto State's AK, his 5,000 round finish test. So I saw this the other day. I says, okay. He got to the 5,000 rounds. Now, if you remember on the 4,000 round video, the firing pin retaining pin fell out. And when I mean fell out, it like completely disappeared, like it was a magic trick. So you see something like that happen on an American-made AK. What do you think is going to happen at the files when they start commenting on it? If you're like me, and you've been on the files at least a couple years, you're like, well, here we go. Here comes the fun. They're going to start destroying this rifle. Because that's what they do. If it's an American-made AK, it's already out of the gate. 90% of them won't even wipe their ass with it. And you're going to pardon my French tonight because we're going to get a little blue. But because I don't think this will be archived. I don't know if it is. I have no idea. It's the first stream, guys. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? So let's scroll past this. I'm sure we've all seen the video. Right out of the gates. First comment. Holy crap, an American AK pattern rifle that doesn't suck. It's a miracle. Huh? Because remember, he's shoving toothpicks into the hole. Literally shoving toothpicks into the retaining pin hole and having to like swap them out every 20 rounds. And these guys are like, this is the greatest thing ever. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? Is this the files or the forum? Where the hell am I at right now? So, this is why I'm confused. Now, I got into it a little later in this stream. Yeah, there you go. Good point. Mountaineer Marksman knock $100 off. That's what they should do. Yes, Mountaineer Marksman on point. Ninja Scout, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We got Big Bad Mike in here. We got Mike J. Mountaineer Marksman again. Oh, yes. All the gangs here. There's Warsaw, who, by the way, I have seen the photographic evidence. My boy can build an AK. And that's all I got to say about that. Very proud of you, Warsaw. You did a hell of a job on that thing. Very, very proud. He kicked ass on it, so hopefully soon he'll be posting up a video on it and you all get to see it, but it looks pretty damn good. So anyway, back to the files. I'm looking at these comments. Now, I mean, are you guys as confused as I am as what the hell's going on here? An American company proved that it can build a good AK at a good price. Okay. Awesome news. Thanks, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Toothpicks. Haha, LOL. What? Looks like I'll have to buy one. Hot damn. I mean, like, seriously, guys. Is this the files? Because I thought as soon as the toothpicks started getting shoved in, oh, look, William Shatner. As soon as the toothpicks started getting shoved in, that's like, well, that's the end of this rifle. Good luck. You know, hopefully they can sort it out and see you in a year when you're able to build one where that doesn't fall out. And this goes on. The first page is all this absolute, we love you, Robski. AK, US made AK doesn't suck. Jesus Lord, man, what the hell is going on in here? So, naturally, I'm confused. Now, Magpul. Ugh. Me, only being on here a couple years and just finally getting rid of the yellow bar of shame, the peace stain that signifies you as a new member. Thanks for the confidence. I just grabbed the last one of these for today. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what I posted, and I'm going to look to the chat. And let me see if any of you agree with me in the chat, or am I, as some in this thread think, maybe over-exaggerating a little bit. So let's scroll down, and let's find it. Radrovsky, there's Aces, you know, all the usual suspects. Ba-bum-ba-bum-ba. I mean, Mr. Guns and Gear, good channel, like him. Here he is. Oh, man, that Magpul is so ugly. Now this is what someone did with theirs. If they would put it out like this, that's a pretty good looking rifle right there. Now everything else with the rifle passed with flying colors. But this thing, you know, if the pin falls out, that's kind of thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you my argument in the case of the PSA. And I'll just read it for you in case the resolution's crap. And I know you just love to hear my lovely voice. Let me hit the chat real quick. Am I getting destroyed too hard? Yes, there you go. Good point, Mountaineer Marksman. The Matrix is real. Mike J knows that to be true. Who is Big Bad Mike? He's the man. Understand it, learn it, bring it. Okay. Am I at the right site? First question out of the gate. Am I at the right site? Valid question? I would think so, judging by the comments. The firing pin, retaining pin, literally fell out of the bolt carrier and was lost. The only way to finish the test was to shove toothpicks into the hole. We'll clean this up for the children. Effing toothpicks. one every 20 or so rounds, and you guys are shooting off fireworks and celebrating over an American-made AK, where the retaining pin just fell out. Isn't this the same site that says Eastern Bloc or grab a, you know what I mean? Paraphrasing, so give me a break. So yeah, woohoo, get a PSA, good to go. Toothpicks not included. Seems like there's a bit too much want for this rifle to succeed. Stop right there. Are you guys getting that feeling out of this thread? Because that's what I was getting. Like, it's not just, hey, is it going to? It's like, we really want this. Oh, Russian toothpick. There you go. Good point, Ninja Sky. Yes, but are they red? Are they Russian red? Because if they ain't Russian red, outski. Okay. Seems like there's a bit too much one for this rifle to succeed. Yeah, it kept headspace. Give it credit where credit is due, and I do. But if the firing pin fails because the retaining pin is lost, in or out of headspace ain't really going to matter all that much. So with the problem addressed, right, PSA supposedly, they understand it, they heard about the problem, they threw one of the vendors under the bus for it, then yeah, you're talking a good rifle at a good price, which it is. $569. It's not bad. If everything else is good, it's not bad at all. I mean, that's a really good price. But dial it in, boys. They're almost there. Just can there be some consistency as far as what just happened in the testing, or do you all just plan on carrying toothpicks in your rucks, just in case, I mean? Okay. Am I wrong? Yep, Big Bad Jones, I saw that. They supposedly have fixed that. I guess we're going to have to wait to see any more videos come out talking about it to see if they actually have or not. I mean, to me, and it's 4,000 rounds, okay? I just finished, oh, heads up, I just finished the principal filming on part 2 of the Blackheart video, finally getting it over 1,000 rounds. I got close last time, 30 rounds short. I finished it today. Back in the woods, Slavsky rides again. That'll be coming soon. I just got to edit now. Now it goes into post, as they say in the big leagues. But I'm just like, I do want this rifle to succeed. I mean, I own an American-made AK. I own one. The Blackheart, which, bankruptcy, goodbye. So I'm willing to give American rifles a shot, And at this price, one day I'll probably give this one a shot. But call it as it is. I mean, the celebration over this, with what happened, should... Okay, wrestling on YouTube, I saw saying in recent Chinese production AK in Sudan that the firing pin retaining pin would fall out. Good point, Brastard. So is he just putting it back in, or is he just throwing in whatever? I mean, it's not catastrophic until it falls out, you don't know it, and you're like literally getting shot at, and you go to return and click, and nothing's going on because the pin's just not working right. I mean, it can cause it not to work right. Am I correct in that? I'm not the expert here, but if parts are falling out of a gun, that's usually a bad sign. Call me crazy. Yep, Big Bad Jones. They have. I'll give them credit. Like I said, I'll give them credit. And anytime you're trying, I'm sure, even when they first started making these in Romania and in Poland and wherever else, even in Russia, the first couple years were probably some pretty crap rifles. Until it's not an AR. You have to dial this thing in. And I completely get that, especially over here where you're not geared towards that style of manufacturing, of making this rifle. And how long have they been making AKs now? It's been at least, I'm going to say, a decade or longer. Am I right or wrong in that? Somebody shoot me an answer on that, because I'm not sure. I have not done much research on how long they've been at it. I know that they originally, from looking at the files, I think they started out with the cast trunnions and whatever, and moved to forged, and moved to the Okay, yeah. That I know about. They bought out DDI, which someone was saying, let's get further into the comments, because, of course, it's the file, so. Here we go. All right, so, some guys are like, okay, rifle lost the part, correct, but it didn't break or have a failure. This is true. Give it credit for that. It didn't fail. It kept firing. He just didn't know it until he did the breakdown at the end to look at it, and then it was like, hey, this is gone. So it made it through that. I'll give him credit for that. Was it supposed to just stop or grab another retaining pin and continue? There's the key. Because later in this thread, someone makes a point about another AK that had a problem. Let's see. Didn't cause the gun to fail or lock up. Bolt would have broken or major parts failure. That should be an endgame, and it should be. If something breaks and you cannot fix it there with a rock, or in this case a twig, the gun fails. Well, a toothpick is not a twig. So should the gun have failed? You're not going to find a toothpick out in the field unless you're carrying them, and who the hell carries toothpicks? And they're only good for 20 rounds. He was saying, he himself said every 20 rounds he had to stop and replace it. Is that a fail? I'm putting this before you guys. Is that a fail? If you have to replace the toothpick. Sounds ludicrous to even say this. Paperclip it. Good point. That would have been better than a toothpick, but wouldn't that eventually probably would have fell out too. Unless you found one that was close to the size of the hole. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm in the quandary about this. In my opinion, at that point, that's a fail. It's a fail. And like I said, I want these guys to succeed. I really do. Because we need a company that builds an American AK at an affordable price that's going to be durable. A Wasser comparable AK. Minor fail. Okay, I'll take your point on that. Like I said, to me it was egregious, but I can be swayed. Any part that makes the gun stop running is a fail to me. I give them props for the rest holding together, though. Okay, so we're going to even, as they disagreed in the files, we're going to have probably some disagreements here, but that's... I'll tell you, man. Mountaineer Marksman is dropping logic in the chat. $4.99, brother, and I'm all over that thing. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Well, there was another thing I wanted to talk about tonight, but unfortunately the problem was addressed. But I may be able to show you at least part of it might still be out there. And this one is something, a scamtastic find, if you catch my drift. So, okay, so that I put that before the board. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Is it fail? Is it go? Is it good? Is it not? Everything else in that rifle ran good. That's a good point. A Mini 1430 through a 5,000 round test and do headspace checks. They have both cast bolts and receivers. I mean, I'd like to see someone run a 5,000 through an old cast AK. Why not? If you can, dig one up. I mean, maybe it's a sacrifice. And you're just looking to throw that one on a scrap heap when you're done, probably. Kind of like what Zeke did with the Riley. Just wear the barrel out, run it. Just run it. That one had, was that cast trunnions in the Riley? I can't remember. Oh my God, I'll have to go back and watch the video as he talks about it. But that was the same type of deal. That would be a good idea. Because literally funny you should say that. Someone brought up a Mini 14 in the, oh no, that was another one. Oh, some poor guy who got a Wasser side trip. Are the Wassers pieces of crap again? Because, on the files, it's like first rifle, Must get wasser, must get wasser, must get wasser. But lately I'm starting to see posts where the wassers coming out now are kind of having problems. Are we going back to the good old days, i.e. the bad old days, when a wasser was not even worth the, what, 300-400 bucks you paid for it? Hate to see that happen. This other thing I wanted to talk about tonight. And unfortunately, I did such a good job that I ended up bouncing it from, let's see. Well, Armsless is where I originally found it. And as you can see, I'm looking at these mags. What do you think, huh? 30 round AK-74 mags right here. And Zastava Yugo bolt hold open mags, 14 bucks a piece. Out of Minneapolis. These dude ships too. Beautiful magazines. Ah, yes. I might try some. I don't know. Yugo fit good and everything, or is a Yugo kind of best for a Yugo? GP 1975 wassers never failed me once. Century Imports Mountaineer. I'm guessing were they all Century Imports? God, my history is awful, so you're gonna have to excuse me. I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna give you the deep dive. Yugo is better than Chinese crap. Yes, yes, and for 14 bucks with a bolt hold open, it's not bad. It's a good range mag, so that the range masters don't come over and bust your chops because your bolt's always forward. Yugo mag are good to go as far as I know. Good. All right, good to know, Big Bad. Sorry we started so late. I mean, these Monday night things might be a deal, and I might kick them off at 9 o'clock, but I gotta have something to say. I can't just come on here and go blah 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 like that, you know. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so this is basically the Educate the Ignorant Monkey stream, and I may contact this guy on these because I could definitely use some of these because eventually the aims will be completed. Okay, let's go to the Google Ski. Oh, look, all my address and all my favorites pop up for a second. Now you can see all my degenerate sites. All right, Gunbroker. This started last night where I first found this. Was over here on Armsless. And I'll just occasionally go on here and just throw up a AK-47 search, see what's going on. I came across something, and I was like, this can't be real. Absolutely cannot be real. And guess what? More than likely, it wasn't. Yeah, no account. Okay, so we're going to search for a... Okay. Type, I believe... We'll try a 66 first. It was either a 56 or a 66. It might have been a 56. And they may have bounced it from this site. New in box. Where's it at? Dude had like a ludicrous price on it. It was like, alright, it was one like this. But I don't think it was this guy. Unless... Nope, that's Texas. Actually, that's not bad right now. $13.88 for that. That's pretty good, but you know it's going up. Definitely going up. Pretty good shape, though. 12 days, yeah, okay. That's going way up. So it was either a... Oh, let me find it. They might have bounced it from here, too. It's a possibility. Let me see. It was ending soon, I think. Okay, I think it might have got bounced, which it should have been. So basically, it was a listing. It was either a 66 or a... Which one had the folding bayonet? Was that the 56 or 66? Yeah, I wish those were Bakelites too. Unfortunately, they're not. They're like a new production Bulgarian. I mean, they're Bulgarian. They're new production, but... So anyway, I came across one on Arms List, actually listed in my state, brand new in the box, Chicom, $1,500. I thought, no, that can't be real. So I did a search on Google. I says, what are these things going for? I just typed in, type whatever, 56 or 66, I can't remember now, brain dead. And it brought me over here to Gunbroker, where I saw the listing for the new in-box one. He had a buy now price of about $5,000, basically $5 short of $5,000, so $49.95 buy it now price. And I'm looking, I'm thinking, man, that kind of looks like the same picture. Zoom in on the picture, and he's like posting close-up pictures on both sites. There's close-up pictures, and there's close-up pictures of the trunnion with the serial number on it, or the numbers on it. The trunnion numbers are on it. I look, I says, that looks familiar. I go back to the other site, the $1,500 one, same number. The one on Gunbroker is in Tennessee. The one on Arms List, without doxing myself, is not in Tennessee. Same rifle. $1,500 for one, $5,000 for the other one. Yeah, you won't, because it was a total lie. So I wrote an email to Arms List, and I says, you guys might want to check this. I didn't immediately flag it as a scam, but I just sent them a link to the posting, and I said, you might want to check this out because, yeah, exactly. I said, this guy's listing this rifle here for $1,500. Same rifle, Gunbroker, $5,000. And I gave him the link to that. So I have done my good deed for the day. Anybody who's going to go out there and try and run a $1,500 scam on someone needs to get their ass booted. And like permanently banned from that site, if you ask me. Absolutely permanently ban them. Because that's ridiculous. And sure enough, I got the email today. Problem solved. Thank you for the input. And the listing is gone. Because I was going to bring it up tonight and show you guys, but they already bounced the listing. So good job on Arms List. Taking care of business. Kudos, my brothers. Oh, man. I just love to go here and just start scrolling. Oh, that's nice furniture. PSA, AK-47. Here we go. Speak of the devil. Oh, he swapped the furniture on it. Brand new. And this one's a trade only, so. And where's he at? Alabama. Good God Almighty, he's in Alabama. That's pretty nice right there. That furniture set is actually kind of nice. I like that coloring. And they don't come with cleaning rods. Why do they not come with cleaning rods? I'm not getting that one. Where the hell am I going? Here we are. You notice that? None of them are coming with cleaning rods. I mean, cleaning rods are like, what, $7? Now, I can tell you why a black card shouldn't come with a cleaning rod. He doesn't say. All he says is new. Let's scroll. Let's go back there. Okay, brand new. Blah, blah, blah. 120 round PMag. Boof. Bushnell AK optic. Optic rail. Okay. 362 rounds of ammo. It just says brand new. So I haven't seen any of the G3s with the wood set yet listed. All I keep seeing is the Magpul crap and whatever else. The MOE, whatever. Nonsense. I'm not seeing that, so. Why do I keep clicking this? Welcome to the idiot stream. I mean, it looks nice. And why doesn't this thing have a pop-out picture? So you can even get a better zoom. That's one thing I don't like about Arms List. Pop it out, man. Let me look at it closer. So he's got that, and he's got the AR lower, which is, all right. And I love these just generic. Here's an AK-47. Okay. Oh, look. Ooh. He got one of them cheek weld thingies right there. Oh, who the hell makes them? I got it in my favorites. Because I was thinking of maybe getting one of those for when I get the Ames built, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to shoot it first and see how it goes without it. But those are kind of interesting. 50. Bulgarian. Eh. Cougar. Draco. Yeah. Oh, look. Quick, Warsaw, avert your eyes. Beautiful milled AK-47 C39 B2, $1,400. Ha ha! You're crazy. Yeah, it's fun to go on there. Doing it again. Yeah, exactly. Pass on that is right. Yeah, I think so. AMD Tech. Yeah, because I mean, it looks like the AMD. It looks like the AMD stock on it. The folding stock kind of looks like one. What do they call it? The crutch. It's not exactly the crutch, but kind of favors that a little. Yeah. Pass a Sega. $950. See, I'm not nuts about the Russian. Oh, what do we got here? Who makes this? Is this the Palmetto? AR-47. I don't even say who makes it. You think you might want to put that in the listing? And again, not a fan of these, really. You know? It's like when they have like a 45 with a 22 kit. I get it for, you want to save money, but really? No, not a fan. Never liked them. If I want an AR, which I have two, I'll shoot an AR. Norinco. Well. Prevent. Huh. Norinco. Well, I guess, I'm not going to keep you guys on too much longer. I'll go to 11. It's just now me just basically surfing the web looking at gun prices. So, but I did want to bring that up. I wanted to kind of throw that out there tonight. Talking about with the, I want to see where you guys kind of stood on that. As far as if you're running a test and you're running an endurance test, because that's what it is. It's an endurance test. And the firing pin, retaining pin falls out. Pass or fail. Okay. I mean, some of you guys are like, yeah, that should probably be a fail. And some of you guys are like, just slap it in and finish the test. I mean, it's something that's real easy to, and I mean, what does it cost to get? And they just sent them a free one anyway, or else they took it back and replaced it. And they've addressed it. So I'm going to give them credit on that. Me, personally, I'd have failed it. But it would have been failing for the most minor reason. Everything else would have been a pass. So I can see why. And if everything else is doing that good, which it was, let's be honest, it was, then I can kind of see why you don't fail it. But by the same token, on an endurance test and it doesn't quite endure, and here you can see I'm just going off talking to everybody because I was bored that night. But there is someone who did make a good point. Let me find him. Quick question. Cheese grater, yay or nay? I was thinking about one, not for the Blackheart, but I was thinking about one, not for the Ames, so there's your hint. I was thinking about one. Anybody have any experience with them, and you like them or you don't like them? Okay, here we go. They're talking about an extractor. Let's see. It was an extractor on another rifle, and it might have been a DDI. Let me find it. A Trinity DDI. All right, here we go. Polymac, who gets ripped in this. Because, like everything at the files, eventually it all turns into a pissing contest and a drama and a flame thread. So that's where it all ends up. I'm glad I could get it started this time. So he's basically agreeing with me. He says, agreed, Rob trashed the Trinity DDI, of which this PSA is a clone of, DDI, hello, for a $7 extractor and failed it. I'd say this PSA failed the test, period. So he kind of fell with me on that. An extractor, though, that's going to be, I'd grade that as a higher failure than like the retaining pin falling out. So, but sticking to it, and like they said, if you can't fix it with a rock or a twig, then, and a toothpick is not a twig. If you'd have put an actual twig in there, you probably wouldn't have gotten through 3 rounds before it snapped. Toothpicks are a little better built than twigs. Just saying. Work good on my wasser. Okay, Ninja Scout. Yeah, I've been thinking about one, and I might be needing one shortly because there is something else in the works. Slavsky has been up to some crazy stuff behind the scenes, so. But first, I got to finish the Blackheart. That'll be coming out soon, and I have found more commercials. That's pretty screwed up when the best part of your video is the commercials, but I found some more good ones. So I'm going to get that edited out this week. Pretty busy week. I'm working basically every day, but I'm going to squeeze it in. We're going to get this one cranked out. So keep your eyes open. I don't know if you've hit that notification bell, ring the bell, smash the like button, whatever the frick. I don't care. Do what you got to do. But here we are. Oh, 4 minutes till. Okay. I guess what? You know what? For the first time in the first stream, we'll go ahead and call this one. I appreciate all you guys showing up. Like I said, I've got to become better prepared if I plan on doing this once a week. It's going to drop. Yeah, it's principal filming is finished. Now we're down to editing. It's going to be even more retarded than the last one. I can guarantee you that. But this will be more of just blasting out firing and not worrying about targets, because I didn't bring a target this time. I said, screw that. And then I ended up with like another 80 rounds, and I said, well, what the hell? Let's just go. So we went. So editing will get done on that, and if everything goes right, next Monday latest, maybe Sunday. If everything goes good, maybe Friday. I don't know. I'll throw out a quick little 1-minute vid to give y'all guys a heads up, to let you know that it's coming. And I am gonna post part 2 at the files. I got flamed pretty well, not incredibly bad. Actually, not too bad at all considering it's the files. I'm gonna post part 2 there just to get them all pissed off again. And that'll probably be the last video I put a link to over there. I may go and start polluting the AK forums and start, peddling my dope over there and see if I get any takers. But if you guys know anybody who might enjoy it, I'd appreciate it if you give it a share. Trying to get that subscriber up. We are on the road to, let's go to the YouTube page. And I can't see it right here. Hold on. Ah, man, this Streamlabs, I love this. YouTube, come to me, my darling. Where is page? Where is channel? Look at channel. Very good. 29 subscribers. We're on the road to 30. Woohoo! And on that note, let's go ahead. Kick off a little of the Purple Kush here. I'll send it all out with coming home. And just want to say one more time, thanks guys. I appreciate y'all dropping in. I guess you were like me. You don't have much to do on a Monday night. What do you think? Are Mondays okay for this? I mean, everybody else kind of goes, towards the weekend. I'm not stepping on any toes. If you guys think this is cool, maybe I'll do it again. Oh, I'm going to do it again, but maybe Monday will be my night, because since nobody wants it, it's like the worst day of the week. It kind of works for me. Wait, hold on. Slavsky has to say something. Monday is perfect. Okay. All right, Mountaineer Marksman. Oh, hey, man, dude, I've been checking out your videos. I like the stuff. I wish I could shoot off my back deck. That'd be awesome. But unfortunately, I'm in the city. I have to kind of drive a little out the city for what it is. There's literally 7,000 people live here. So the town, let's call it. But I still got to drive up the mountain to do my shooting. But it works up there because I'm all by myself. All right, then, guys. We will, we'll do it then. Yeah. Next Monday. I'll actually come up with something even more pertinent to talk about than this. Won't always necessarily be AKs. Like I said, I'm not the AK guy. You know who the AK guys are. Those guys, talk to them. I may come in here and talk about, how rain pools in certain holes around the areas. Kind of stuff you think about when you've eaten too many of the fungus that grows out of certain piles of cow droppings. And on that note, we're going to go ahead, kick it over to the monkey. Where's my monkey? Oh, where's the monkey? And we're going to get rolling with a little Coming Home. And I hope this works because I have no idea. I'm still trying. This is still new. And nope, that's not it. Stop! He's okay. Where's it at? Oh my God. I'm so prepared. No. Stop. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, this is crazy. What are you doing? No, it's not here. What? Okay. I don't know where it's at. We're going to go out on a different song. Enjoy this one. The Kind Ones. Thanks again, guys. Soon it's over. We're out. Catch y'all on the next one.
Said